Ladies and gentlemen, you're very welcome to the northeast of Ireland, and we're here at the moment in North Commons in the Carlingford Omeath area. Look at this amazing, breathtaking view, looking across Carlingford Lough, over onto the Mourne Mountains, and over in the distance you can make out Rostrevor and Warren Point and that beautiful majestic mountain range. We really are in the Cooley Peninsula area, surrounded by magnificent natural beauty and landscapes, and with it the natural and important amenities that brings, be it water sports, mountain hiking, whatever you have. In fact, we're right beside the forest here, where itself offers beautiful views, walks, drives and everything. So the amenity is one very strong reason to be here. Looking at that view is another amazing reason to be here. We're here today because we're offering for sale this fantastic home. It's a 4-bedroom detached bungalow. It's got an integrated garage, which combines to give over 150 square metres of accommodation. And it's on an approximately 2-acre site. So it's got a fantastic range of scope, space, potential all around it. It's got the forest behind, and it's got that magnificent view to front. So we're looking forward to showing you the inside. So in we go, and what you're going to see here is a home which is nicely laid out, has really good proportions, really good use of light and design, is simply ready for modernisation and for a new eye. But I must say, I actually really love the bones of this house, and in particular, when I'm here in the entrance hallway, there's this lovely treatment of the dividing wall between the entrance hall and the living room, which is this sort of glazed panel, also purposeful as shelving and display. It's a really, really nice way to bring the light into the hallway, because when we go into the living room, you're going to see there's lovely gallery window and so on there. There's plenty of light. So we're going to start off in the kitchen dining area. Now you can see it's a good big space, and it's zoned for its multi-purposes. But the real showpiece of this is to point out the view from this fantastic big gallery window. So that's where we were just a few moments ago. And you can see there the majestic Mourne Mountains just imposing the view there across the lough. This area has a semi-solid wooden floor underfoot. Again, really good size and really good scope here for making, maintaining this zoning area whilst also enjoying the light. So in the kitchen area, you can see it's very much an of its time, of its age, breakfast bar with overhead storage. And above then a timber tongued and grooved ceiling adds a lovely extra warm layer to it. Now, adjacent to the kitchen is this big space here. Really, really important space. So this is your integrated garage, and you can see here to this side, to the right, is the up and over garage door. And then to the next window, the next wall is the window which is directly looking down towards Newry City, Omeath and then Newry City. And if you can imagine taking this out and replacing with windows and modern full windows there would create a fantastic space. And in fact, it's possible that whoever next owns this property may well integrate this into the kitchen area, because that would really, really make a tremendous space all around for modern living. At the back of this space is a guest WC and utility area, very important from the perspective of availability of plumbing and so on. And then a back door leading to the back of the house, which is where we're going to go in just a few moments. So that space is super important to the house, because it would basically stretch this kitchen area all the way out to the far side of the property. But as it stands now, it's a very, very, very warm space, very bright space. And, this is a property which you move into and then you make your decisions about what you're going to do. We're carrying on down now towards the bedroom accommodation. This is number 1. You can see there it's a twin room, therefore it's good size for a double as well. And there is the additional bonus of built-in storage there. So the first is a double. Next is the second room. Again, got built-in storage at the start. Very nicely done actually, with roll doors as well, which is very space efficient. So this, it's currently laid out as a single, probably has the potential to be a double too, depending on what way you want to lay things out. Next bedroom, number 3, is currently in use as an office, okay? So it's always important to show an office in a house, and that's what's going on here. Next up is the main bathroom. And you can see there, it's again of its age, toilet, wash hand basin, bath, but again, a really good size. Again, I go back to this again and again. The bones of this house are excellent. And finally, to the 4th bedroom, a lovely, lovely big double bedroom. And this one overlooking to the side of the house, which means, and also I should tell you, there's also a shower there, which to my mind means you could adapt very cleverly with the hot press, which is here, and probably create yourself an ensuite. But look at this, when you're sitting up in bed in this room, can you see the view? It's going to come into focus now. Yeah, there you go. That magnificent view. Imagine waking up to that every morning. And yet not a soul nor sinner around, because the site is so lovely and big, and you really are in control of your whole environment here. So that is the 4th of the 4 bedrooms. Now, I want to show you this fantastic living room. Again, passing the lovely division wall, this is a great space. The first key thing is, of course, this fantastic gallery window, because it's overlooking that magnificent view, okay, which is just wow. And then it's a great sized room in its own right. It's dual aspect, so it's also looking down towards the southerly aspect of the property. And then you can see there's plenty scope in this room. It also has a feature fireplace in the corner there, where there is a freestanding stove at the moment, and it's lovely. Again, this is all very much about the house merging with the environment outside, and particularly when you have that, you just really want to have space that you can sit and enjoy that fantastic view. So a concrete laid path runs all around the property, including around the back of the property. And here in the back garden, in the distance, you can see the trees from the Slieve Forest Park. And this property's boundary goes pretty much all the way back there. So it's quite deceptive, really. There really is a huge amount of space with this property, which in itself is so exciting. Now, we're back around again at the front to that beautiful view of the mountains across the Lough. And it is just such a beautiful place to look at. So I'd love to hear your feedback on what you think of this gorgeous setting, and all the things that you could do with 2 acres that overlook this fantastic spot. So if you have any questions about Whitehaven, please do let us know. If you would like to arrange a viewing, then of course we will be delighted to arrange to meet you here. We're about equidistant between Carlingford at this end, about 3.5 kilometres this way, and Omeath about the same distance in the opposite direction. So thank you very much for joining us here today in Whitehaven, and we look forward to seeing you here very soon.